Well, have you noticed any major road work taking place along Nicholson, perhaps Plank? This is all kind of happening in the LSU corridor, and there's a good reason for it. The project is called the BRapid Plank to Nicholson Bus Rapid Transit Project. In fact, Matt Venezia is live there along different parts of that route this morning, telling us how it could impact potentially football season. Matt, good morning.
Good morning, Liz. I'm sure that is top of mind of everybody, how this will all transpire, correlate with that. We'll touch on that in just a second. Obviously, we know where we're at right now. Tiger Stadium, South Quad Drive, intersecting here with Nicholson. Wanted to point out the sign that as you're going along Nicholson towards LSU, I'm sure you've seen it, right? That big construction thing they got parked over there saying that from June the 30th to August the 1st, you're going to see some increased road work along this route. I promise you it's for good reason. This isn't your typical, road work along Nicholson, stoppages that maybe aren't needed. They're filling potholes, cleaning up the area before you're going to see what comes into place. Certain routes here with certain bus stops, and we'll touch on that right about now. So we want to pull it up here, show some images here for you of what we're talking about here. You're going to notice the white circles along the route there, okay? That's the roofed, high-quality bus stop shelters that are going to be placed along the proposed route, and this would be the area's first bus rapid transit line, or BRT line for short. This is also going to serve as the central route of the region, which will help connect different parts of North Baton Rouge, downtown, and LSU with this high-quality and high-capacity system. The placement of the shelters here, it's very strategic.
Certainly, we don't want them to try to have too many locations right by a traffic signal, because we don't want that to be an issue with people trying to get into from where they're going at that point. And we've looked at that. We've met the standards. All these things, all these site locations had to be approved.
Once the pothole construction and road work kind of wraps up at the end of the month, soon after you're going to notice the placement of those shelters. Now we're going to pull up here on the other side. You're going to see a little web link here. It's on our website right now in the article, WFB.com, the 9 News app. You might notice some images there, right? High quality buses, really enhanced, modernized look here with the updated departure times, when the buses are going to be coming. You're going to have certain CATS buses just designated for these routes we're talking about here in this centralized route. So it's going to look very, very new, very modernized. So definitely something to look forward to for folks that need buses to go to these different parts of the greater Baton Rouge area. Now, you heard Fred Rayford there just a second ago. He understands that football season is approaching here for LSU. When you talk about LSU and Southern, the big universities in the area here along these routes, they've got school starting up in a couple of weeks. So he understands and knows when this deadline coming into place here to hopefully get a lot of this wrapped up by the end of this month, that yes, that is understood. There are some things that Nicholson is highly used for that will all be taken into consideration here in trying to get all this work wrapped up before football and school get going. Guys?